how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a knife video for you. And I want to congratulate you because if you're watching this, you have finally watched enough knife reviews that you have decided to make one for yourself. Or you've said, that doesn't look that hard, I think I can figure it out. In which case, you're probably right. One time, all of these guys probably said that, and so did I. So, if you've said that, let's go ahead and go through some of the things you're going to want to have in place before you make your video, and then some of the key points to remember when you're actually making the video. So, necessary skills is where we're going to start with this. If you have no friends, an online shopping addiction, a keen ability to pick out the worst and nitpick on everything you find, a bit of space in your parents' basement, and a cell phone, you have everything you need to start your exciting career as an online knife reviewer. Next, you need to get an intro ready for your videos. Now, this involves you doing something adventurous and manly. So, I don't know, skinning an owl, climbing a mountain, shooting a gun, shooting lots of guns. If you've never done any of those things, that's fine. Fiverr.com, go over there and pay someone $5 to do one of those things for you, send you the video, and you're good to go. The next thing you're gonna need is a logo. Now, logos are the best if they have a skull incorporated in some way, and if the letters have been replaced by knives. So hopefully your name has a lot of like K's and L's and H's in it, because those work pretty well to be replaced by folding knives. If you don't have those letters in your name, I'm not sure how that's going to work out for you. Maybe you should do something else. So let's move on now. We've got most of the background information that we need, or most of the background preparation done. The next thing we do is to start thinking of how we're going to actually make our video. And a good way to start that is with a script. Now, you don't need to write a script. As you can see here, Blade HQ has already done that. And so you can click over there and read it off, and you're good to go. Now, if you're saying right now, Kevin, my viewers can just go to Blade HQ and read that stuff for themselves. Listen, they are way too lazy for that. Go ahead and read Blade HQ for them. They will appreciate it. Now, the other problem that you may run into is the fact that you haven't used this knife, so you don't have much to say about it. But what you can do in that case is go outside, rub the knife on the ground a little bit, and then deliver your completely uninformed opinion with an air of authority. Good to go. No one will be the wiser. So now that we've got all that stuff in place, the next thing you're going to need to do is go get the pile of knives that you've bought after watching other people's poorly recorded sales pitches. I mean, other people's online knife reviews, and put them one by one on the screen beside whatever knife you happen to be reviewing. Now, there are a couple quick things I need to say about this. Number one, these knives need to include a Paramilitary 2, and they need to include a Wrap Model 1. If you really want to go for the gusto, it's good to also include something from Chris Reeve Knives, especially a Sebenza 21, or something in that neighborhood. The other thing you need to do at this point is remind your viewers to click the links in the description box down below. If you don't know what that means, don't worry, they're not going to do it anyway. Just say it because it's expected. Next, if at this point in the video you have not reminded people to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications, then delete this video and start again. If you have, we can move on to how we ought to discuss the knife. So this is pretty simple. Remember, if the knife is a little more expensive, then you say, this blade steel is great. It has great corrosion resistance and great edge retention. If the knife is on the cheaper side, then you say, this blade steel is pretty good for a budget steel, and it will serve most people just fine. All right, be sure that you sound informed, okay? This is critical. You need to use words like detent, like metallurgy, like edge geometry, and even a ricasso thrown in there from time to time. If you don't know exactly what those things are or where they are on the knife, just kind of motion around like this and people will fill in the blanks for you. Now, when you get to the conclusion of your video, it's important again to remind people to click notifications, to subscribe, to share, because YouTube really likes that engagement. Okay, so that's pretty much all you need to make a video. The other things you need to know though, there are some things where you may have forgotten here along the way. One of them is to set up a Patreon account. After all, You're a YouTuber. Why should you have to pay for your own gear? Okay, so that's number one. Number two is Instagram. On Instagram, you can take pictures of your knives that you've already taken videos of, or you can take pictures before you take videos. And you can also remind people to watch the videos of the knives that you've shared pictures of. Okay, so there you go. I think that's everything you need to do to be a successful online knife reviewer. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're a YouTuber, just know that I love you and I enjoy your work and I hope you keep it up. If you're not one, I hope this video reminds you of just how awesome we are. By the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.